Hey, hello everyone. Damn, you guys are fast. I honestly did not expect you guys to join that fast, but welcome, Jackpot Shares. We haven't been here for a while, and welcome to Toyos. I'm here again, LMAO. You truly are. Alright, I'll wait a little bit to see if anyone else joins. Yo, I'm gonna finally play skyblock again. Why? What happened? Did you get banned? My earlier account got ratted. Oof. That's unfortunate. But hey, I wish you the best of luck. I would recommend getting into mining. Alright, I'm gonna start. My name is Gaming Monk 21. Oh wait, I forgot that this was broken. I still haven't updated any use of the new version so that the thing is fixed. Also, it's 11.17. Oh, it's 11:17 p.m. right now, and I gotta go for a trip at 2:45 a.m. Oof. So you won't be able to stick around very long, will you? Hey, is that you, XI? Did you like change accounts? Like, what happened to your profile picture, man? I'll stay till food. Alright, very pog. It's a school trip? Where to? I haven't had like a school trip in forever, honestly. Like, it really has been a while since my last trip. My old account got deleted? What's up with like people's accounts getting deleted? Well, I guess that person just removed me from their friend list. But what's up with like everyone getting ratted and like their accounts getting banned and stuff? From Indore to Mumbai, there are cities in India. Ah, that sounds fun. Our school's just too lazy to organize trips, so we never have any. I don't know, yeah, I don't know, but I just noticed that, like, it's been happening to a lot of people, so it's kind of weird, not gonna lie. I'll be coming back to skyblock in like a week after a 1 month break. I mean, I had one of those moments as well where I wanted to take a break from skyblock, but I did it for a lot longer than a month. I think I did it for a couple months. So $5 days trip without parents. We are friends and teachers, and the teachers are pretty chill. Oh, that sounds cool. It's always nice when the teachers are chill. Also, can you show me the prices of enchanted redstone blocks? These are the prices. Alright. Time to find... Oh. Good. I don't need Corleone, but I need the need to slay these guys. So I will most definitely take Corleone cords. I bought 1,024 of them. I bought 1,024 of them are 23,000 and they are 25,000. I'll make bank. Nice. Well, I'm gonna go study now for a test. If you want to stream in the next 2 weeks, I'll probably be there longer. What test? What test are you gonna study for? I've got a German test next week. What time is it at your place? It is 6:52 right now. German test easy? Yeah, no, I had to like memorize a bunch of verbs and Präteritum, and it was confusing. It wasn't confusing, but it's just like still not very sure when you have to use perfect or when you have to use Präteritum, but you know, whatever. I'll just use one of them, one or the other or both. This is my last year of German, so it doesn't really matter anyway. It's like I want to get a good grade, and then I'll be happy because I don't have to continue it anymore. So it's like, I want to put in as much effort as I can to get a good grade, but not like, I don't need to put in like too much effort because this is my last year. Russian and math. I mean, what's worse? I mean, for me it would be math, but just that's because, not because I suck at math, but just because, you know, I don't have the best teacher. Can you try to stream earlier at like 12? At 12? At my time, 12. That's 7 hours ago. Will you stream this week again? Yeah, but it's Sunday. It's the end of the week. I physically cannot stream again this week because the week is over. Isn't it just one when writing and one when talking? I don't know, man. Maybe. Well, not this week, but next. Well, yeah, I stream at least I stream at least once a week. The reason why I didn't stream, well, I sometimes stream more than once, but I've just been busy powder grinding, and I just put on a podcast in the background, because I actually kind of got into podcasts recently. I've been listening to this Dungeons and Dragons podcast, which was pretty cool. So I just put that on, and do some powder grinding because I'm still trying to get into mining, and I am surprised at how persistent I am with trying to get into mining, considering I've been doing this for like half a year now, and I still haven't successfully like been able to get into mining because of the stupid powder requirement. Maths is hard? Well, I mean, depends, but I guess you could say that. Yep, you should visit India once. There's a lot of people in India. I'm not a great fan of very crowded places. Although, I gotta say, Indians make amazing food. Like, the food there is just top notch, honestly. I love it. It's amazing. But I'm not a great fan of like a lot of I don't like very crowded places. I have a great idea. Just change your Minecraft and hypixel language to German and you'll know all the things. You know what? I'm kind of tempted to do that. I am kind of tempted to do that. We'll see ya on the next stream. Alright, well, best of luck on your 2 tests, man. god, if there was like... I need 3 more. Is that too much to ask? I need like 3 more Team Treasurite people, and it's like... I'll be done with this quest. Actually, I could just go to Corleone. I'm very stupid. There's probably going to be a lot of them at Corleone, so... Not sure why I didn't even go there in the first place. Alright. Come on. Math is easy. E is equal to MC squared. That's physics, man. Poor Elias having non-stop voice cracks. I was hoping you guys wouldn't hear it. No, I don't know what's up, like... I've honestly been in, like... I haven't had voice cracks for, like... forever, and now it's like... it's coming back. And I don't even know why, dude. The voice cracks are all coming back. I sound like a teenager working at McDonald's again. No! Not again. It's fine, it'll pass, hopefully. I'm just gonna lose half my viewers. Face reveal? Do now? Nah, I think I'll pass. Ah, the flashbacks. Also, I started parts mining recently, and my god, is it so much better than Sludge. Like, I didn't even know how much profit I was missing out on, dude. There's so much. Like, I was making around 3.2 mil with Sludge in 2 hours, and with parts I was making around 6 mil in 2 hours. That's not considering, like, the stuff I make from ores. That's just from the parts. Alright, what am I doing? I need to focus on... There you go. Ender A, Volpo! My man, my man. Have you gotten back to your juicy hype yet? If you make mids with face, you'll get more views, no cap. Uh-huh. And why is that? Exactly. No, like, I don't see why I would need to use my face. It's like, if you want to use your face, it's like, I mean, yes, I guess it's a little bit more interesting for people to watch, but you have to buy, like, a camera, you gotta get, like, a lighting setup and stuff, and it's like, why? You gotta get, like, a green screen and everything. You know, it's like, I'd rather invest in other things. Like, I want to buy a stream deck, you know, I think that's more useful than a goddamn, like, camera with a like a lighting setup. Like, if I was into photography and like other stuff, then yes, maybe it would be a worthwhile investment, but right now, nah, I don't feel like it. Also, my face is truly not that interesting, so you know. I just got home from my flight. Oh, have you laid hands on that hype yet? Because people don't know who you are. No bother, that's excuses. Start now, you'll see results. You know what I think I should start doing? I think I should actually start uploading. Maybe I'll actually start seeing results if I actually upload. But hey, I mean, in my defense, I really haven't had time, because what I've been doing in the meantime is I've been powder grinding. Because I want to make a video, like, I want to make a video on mining once I'm done with the powder grind. So I actually want to do it. Well, the real reason why I don't want to, why I'm not, like, recording any videos or anything right now and doing the powder grind is because I know if I start making a video, I'll make the video, and then I'll start procrastinating, and I'll never powder grind. So I've just decided to sit down and do the powder grind, and then, you know, like, once I'm done with the powder grind, then I'll be free to do whatever I need to do after, which is save my channel from imminent doom. Make a vid on you powder grinding? Well, I will, but I'm gonna probably make a video not on me powder grinding, but like, I was thinking maybe some tips on how to powder grind. I don't know. I mean, it's a bit difficult because like a lot of this topic has been like covered quite a bit, but so I need to find some actual unique information that I can offer, because otherwise there's no point in people, you know, watching my video. So that's kind of my aim, is to find some unique information, then kind of assemble a bit of a guide. Because, like, what else am I gonna say? I'm gonna say mine ruby or armadillo mine. There's not much I can say besides that, you know. It's not like I discovered some... To be fair, actually, fun fact, I've never mined, ever. I haven't armadillo mined, I haven't ruby mined, I haven't done any mining. I've just done this for, like, the past year. Look in Discord, #general, 1 second. Alright, food done. I'll be back after. Nope. What do you mean, nope? What do you mean, man? Hi, hey, Fiery! How have you been? Sorry for the lack of streams, but, you know, I was really busy doing this. I know it's incredibly fun, but, like, a man needs to make his living some way. But, congrats on Kata 50, congrats on Kata 50, honestly. You're the second person to hit that in my server, but honestly, it's a crazy goal. I could never imagine myself hitting that, so you should be proud of yourself. Congrats. I guess make a video on you trying to be the best floor 2 player or something dumb. Well, I mean, floor 2 is kind of stupid. If I had a Terminator, I would do a video on becoming like the best M4 party like gamer, you know, because M4 is pretty good, but I don't have a term, so unfortunately I would not last very long in M4. I think even with a term I wouldn't last very long, considering my kata level is like 32, so honestly, that's not great. Are you on Iron Man? I am not on Iron Man. I'm probably like the only YouTuber these days that doesn't play Iron Man, but I still need to powder grind, unfortunately. It doesn't, you know, that's not something that as a non-Iron Man I get to not do. Which I think is quite nice because, you know, I was looking around the hypixel threads and I saw a bunch of people asking for hypixel to implement like powder into the bazaar so you can buy powder, and I don't think that's a great idea, because the reason why mining is so good is because it's locked behind like a giant progression bar, right? But like if they were to introduce powder to the bazaar, people would just buy the powder, and what that would do is, because you make the money by selling to the NPC, that would not ruin the money making method, but that would push up like inflation in skyblock. So you know how hypes are like 1.6 bill? If they were to sell powder on the bazaar, hypes would probably be like, what, 2.5 bill or something like that, because inflation would hit crazy, because everybody would just be mining, even all the nons and everything. They would just buy the powder, you know. Today I got auto recombobulated mana regen mana slug, mana regen mana pool slug boots. You gotta put those in museum. That sounds pretty funny, not gonna lie. I've only gotten like auto recommed dungeon drops, so nothing interesting, unfortunately. Okay, I do too, but not harder than 7. But I can do it at I can do it at 6. I mean, I wouldn't recommend powder grinding at harder than 6 because powder buff is a huge help. So I would recommend just waiting until you get powder buff. Yeah, powder buff really helps speed up the process. So I mean, you can do it before, but it's like it's up to you. Nah, bro, I'm a Walmart bag. Okay. Oh yeah, Fiery, you should probably re-verify on my server. You'll get that. You'll get to flex your cat to level 50 if you do that. Well, it's kind of crazy how much money parts make. I honestly didn't expect it to make that much. I want Iron Man and I have full divans, but the chambers are going to be a pain because of the worm membranes, and I have a X455 and a gemstone gauntlet. Damn, you're beefed out, honestly. I am yet to get divans because I feel like it's a very big commitment to buy divans, so I haven't bought it yet. I mean, I'm rocking a pretty good setup right now. This was given to one of my stream viewers during one of my streams, so this is contraband, but yeah, it's a good set. I can probably upgrade the gems on it, but I don't want to because what's the point, you know? I'm gonna get divans at some point anyway, so might as well put the gems on that. One of my friends have max divans with X655. Yeah, but I wish to get there at some point as well. But what I know is that powder is more important, so I need to get the powder first, and then I can start like mining. Do I not have like? Yeah, I do. Why is it not spawning any chests? What is up with this? There is a livid dagger with perfect gemstones for 25 mil on AH and recom to go by quick. Why? How much is it worth? With perfect gemstone, perfect jasper. Wait, what? Wait, what? What's the guy? And how do you know it's perfect? That is expensive. My God, 25 mil. If I wanted to spend a whole day on hard mountain grinding, I could get to 7. I mean, I got to 7s by doing dailies, so you know I took the lazy route. It's yellow, so it's perfect. It got sold, LMAO. Yeah, no wonder. You can just take the gem out and it's like you already make profit. I just didn't know what the name of the guy was, so I couldn't buy it. Alright, what am I going to purchase? Mole. I might have just screwed myself, but we'll see. So I only have a 50% chance to break 6 blocks now. That's worse than what I had before, which was 100% to mine 5 blocks. All past 70 isn't worth it. Hey, welcome to the stream, XTU420. Why not? I mean, what else am I gonna upgrade? I mean, I guess I could have upgraded my powder buff by like 1. Oh, wait, you guys know each other? Powder buff more worth. Finally, the stream loads up. Hey, Benji. What's up, man? Visit Gaming Monk 21. I cannot at the moment. Unless it's something important. Yes, you do? Ah. That's pretty cool. Thanks for recommending my stream to your friends. You can also join the Discord server because I have a Discord server that's meant to help you find a dungeon party. Because we all know that Monkey Finder is terrible. So the idea is, well, it's in progress, but I have a lot of stuff planned, like, and I'm planning on like making an automated system to help you find a dungeon party. That's based on like players that are around the same like level as you know, in terms of like skill. So you don't have like one good player and the rest like are terrible players. Like, I'm hoping to avoid that with the system. Did I miss anything? No, I was just I was just sitting here talking to people. Not much. Bruh, Ender just Third just uploaded and I just thought you did. Oh wait, he's the other guy, isn't he? Oh, I remember. I watched his videos a couple times and I was like, damn, he has a very similar name to me. But he's actually big and he actually has like good content. Unlike me. That's partly due to the fact that I don't have any content at all, but also Stunbud is streaming right now, is he? What's he streaming? Is he still doing Nucleus runs? Because he was doing Nucleus runs last time, so I should probably do Nucleus runs as well, but I don't know. Like, it would be good for XP, but like, I don't know if it's good for anything else because I'm not gonna drop a alloy anyway because there's like absolutely no way of that happening. So it would just be good for XP because it gives quite a bit of XP. It gives 4 XP per run, I think. So you would have what, 40? You'd have 200. So that's 2 free levels from doing all the runs. He's fishing for he's fishing worms for chambers. Oh damn it! Dude, he's gonna get Devon's first. No. Does he have the powder though? Do I have higher powder than him? Yes or no? I need to know. I need to know that my entire life has not been in vain. Mario is red, Luigi is not blue. Look at your head, failure is stick with glue. Okay. Nice poem, man. Nice poem. Now I'm wondering, what's the minimum setup, actually? What's the minimum melee setup for tier 4 Void Glooms? It's probably gonna be kind of nutty. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably gonna be something crazy like 10-starred hot 10-starred burning crimson with like mending 10 or something, well, mending 7 or something like that. 50k kills on Final Destination Atom Split Katana. How much magical power? And Omerflux for extra healing. That's not good. How much is Final Destination with 50k kills on it? Because I feel like once I get into mining, that should probably be my next step. Because I know I was talking about a Diana setup, but I feel like what I want to do is I want to get like E-Man 7 and then just get a term and then do whatever I want from there. How much powder am I at? I do not know at the moment. I can look it up on Skycrypt. 1 second. Alright, let me see. I am at 3,331,000 and at 4,478,000. So I require roughly 700,000 more mithril powder. Stunbud has 2.1 million mithril and 2.7 million gemstone powder. Yes! Let's go, my life has meaning! I don't know why I'm comparing myself so much to him. Well, to be fair, he's like achieved so much more than me because all I've done is just got contra carried. Oh, this is the most I've done, actually. I am proud of this. But why is he going for Divan then? Shouldn't he be powder grinding first? Or because you told me I shouldn't even try. I mean, I guess he has a buff 2 mil, so he could do Armadillo. He could do that. Damn, that's pretty good. I have about the same powder and I make 24 mil an hour. How? Wait, how? 24 mil an hour? But you probably have a good setup, don't you? Because I don't have a very good setup. You said you had Divans? Oh yeah, an X 455. I think. Or were you the guy with the hypermaxed Divan? I have max gear. Oh, okay. You're that guy's friend. You're the one. Okay. Yeah, I don't have anywhere near that. I have full sorrow, so you know. By the way, I'm a girl, if you didn't know. Yeah, okay, man. Sure. I mean, hey, it's the internet. You can be whatever you want. I've actually played, like, VR chat a couple times. It's kind of fun. I might do that again because I have a VR headset, so I might do a VR chat stream at some point. If enough people would join on Twitch, I could do a VR chat stream with people, with you guys. That could be kind of fun. What Reforged should go with Storm setup? I say loving chestplate and the rest is necrotic. I identify as YouTube. Yep. I'm currently selling the X655 so I can get a hype. That's probably a terrible choice, but you know, it's up to you. I've seen so many people sell their mining setups, and then they what they do is they sell their dungeon setup, they buy a mining setup, then they sell their mining setup to buy a dungeon setup, and then they sell their dungeon setup to buy a mining setup again. And I don't understand why. That's why I don't ever sell anything. I have all the stuff I've ever had. I really have not sold anything. Because what's the point? You're just gonna buy it back. I mean, it's the internet. You can be whatever you want. I want to be the king of the Matrix. But yeah, they've released John Wick 4 now. It's like, Keanu Reeves really doesn't die. That man is immortal. One day you'll get to that point as well, Ender. Yeah, one day. I mean, if I persist enough, I will. I believe in that. But I'm looking at the closer future because, you know, I want to hit 4 mil. That's what I want to do. Because I remember like a year ago, I was about to give up on this because I remember like 4 mil sounded like so much, but now I'm like, I'm almost there. I can almost feel the 4 mil, you know? So that's what I'm thinking about. I believe in myself. If I keep up the current rate that I'm going at, I should be able to hit it by next week. By the end of next week, so we'll see. I'm selling the X655. I'm keeping the Max Divan, and I'm just rebuying a Gemstone Gauntlet. Ah, I see. You'll be making like 4 to 5 mil less. Doesn't really matter because it's still like 20 mil an hour, yeah. I mean, I guess it does add up, but you know. You can always buy it back. If you're at that point where you have enough money, I guess it's a decent choice because, like, a hype is needed for so many things in the game at this point. It's not even funny. Like, you know, Kudra, Enderman Slayer, dungeons, everything basically. 4 mil / 4 mil is nothing. Do not dare say that to me. I'm not going above 4 mil. That's it. That's my final offer. I was going to stop at 2 mil. Then I was going to stop at 3 mil. Now I've decided to go to 4 mil, but I'm not going above 4 mil. Bro, I got a job and make money that way by getting cookies. I saw somebody do the math in a YouTube video, and it turns out it's actually not that great. Like, at minimum wage, you really don't make that many coins from an IRL job. So, you know, you'd be making more by actually mining. It's not that great. I want to get into E-Man because I've been mining in the for the past month. Yeah, that's fair enough. E-Man actually is fun. I mean, I haven't tried LCMing it, but like from what I've tried, which is like tier 1s and tier 2s and tier 3s, but I cannot consistently do tier 3s, but it is one of the most fun slayers I've done so far. Like, I'm a fan of Sven's because Sven's actually have good drops, but well, good drops and cool items, but like all the other slayers I'm not a fan of. But Enderman is probably the most fun of them. Well, and there's also the Blaze Slayer, but I haven't really tried that because, you know, I'm too bad. But it does look pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. What I meant by that is that getting to 4 mil isn't that bad. Yeah, well, I've been trying to get there for like the past year, so you know. God, those voice cracks are getting really annoying. But I mean, I don't know, it's been quite difficult for me. And I guess it's different for each person. But also, Ender, you reached 4.4 mil gemstone. Well, that doesn't really matter because That's not 4.4 mil mithril. I believe that by the time I hit 4 mil mithril, I'll probably have like 5.3 mil gemstone, which is still nowhere near enough to max both perks, because I did the math. To max both the mining speed 1 and the mining fortune 1, you need a grand total of like 3.87 mil gemstone powder, right? And to max the mining speed 2 and mining speed 2 and mining fortune 2, you need like 7 million, above 7 million gemstone powder. It's nuts. So I am not powder mining to 7 mil. I ain't doing that. If you solve this, you are a genius. If a feather is falling at the rate of 2 kilometers per hour towards Earth, and the length of the hypotenuse of Elon Musk's left toe finger is 2 centimeters, tell the mass of the sun. Okay, man. I failed. I'm sorry. Although I do have to say, physics is pretty fun. I am going to stick with physics next year in school. Probably it's like the better maths, to be fair. You'll have like 5 or 6 million gemstone. Well, I mean, I don't believe that 6 mil is gonna happen. Like 5 mil, yes, but 6 mil, no. That's too much. If you kept mining gemstone for long enough, you will eventually get the rest of the powder to max both perks, I guess. But once I get 4.4 mil, I will be allowed to mine ruby, right? No more, like, insane goals that I need to reach, right? Yes? Okay, thank God. I'll probably be making, like, terrible money, though. That's the only sad part. But I guess that's the point where I'm gonna have to actually invest in a setup rather than powder. I don't know, but just like thinking, you know, the idea really excites me that I might have the ability to actually make money whenever I want to. Because that opens up a lot of opportunities, you know. I can actually have the funds to make YouTube videos. So like if I need to test out something, you know, I actually have the money to do that. And I mean, it's also nice because I can finally afford to invest into upgrades such as talismans and stuff, and I can stop like neglecting that, so that my damage also goes up and stuff. So I think that's gonna actually allow me to progress quite a bit in the game, so that really does excite me, to be fair. Which is probably the only thing that's keeping me going at this point. I gotta go. See ya, mate. Good luck. Thanks, man. You too. Invest into Dwarven. Well, yes, I'll invest into Dwarven, but like I'll also have to not only invest into Dwarven, but I'll also have to get an X655. And those things are expensive. Like they're 500 mil to get a maxed one. I mean, what happens if you don't get a maxed one? What happens if you get one with without, like, for example, the titanium drill tank? The titanium fuel tank. There you go. Like, what happens then? Do you lose out on profit? And if so, how much? Like, I just want to know if it's possible to cut corners somewhere and get the thing earlier. But yeah, I guess Devon's gonna come first. So I guess I'll finally look like the cool kids then, you know? Show up in my Devon. Alright, very cool. Now to get back up to the top so I can continue powder grinding. Because I feel like getting to the top is actually better than going to the bottom. Because I used to always go to the bottom, but that kind of didn't really work out in my favor, so. Not sure about how much profits you lose, but you will lose some, that's for sure. Yeah, that's not. But here's the thing: is a clean X655 better than a gemstone gauntlet, or do you need the upgrades to make it better? Yes, it is better. Oh, so I should just get the. So I should get the clean one and then, you know, just use that to mine for the upgrades. Actually, that's probably a good strategy because then you're gonna still make more money than than using a gemstone gauntlet. So you'll get the upgrades faster than just, you know, mining with a gemstone gauntlet. That's what most people do. Well, I didn't even think of that, so. But Devon comes first. Also, I did the math, actually. To get a fully hypermax set from the auction house, it would cost me roughly 408 million coins. So 450 is an overstatement. Unless it costs me to take off the gems, like, off the armor. I don't know. I don't know if there's a fee on that, but like, if I buy like a hypermax set off the auction house with all the slots unlocked and everything, and I just buy the gems myself, that's gonna net me around 408 mil. Removing gems does have a cost. How much? Depends on rarity. Oh, come on, why? Why do they do that? That's so stupid. Oh. Okay, but how much is the most expensive one? Perfect cost 500k to take. Okay, that's not bad. That's really not that bad. That's gonna be like, I mean, it's obviously, I don't think the armor's gonna have like perfect ones. So it's what, like, if at 250k, that's gonna be how much? There's what, 5, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. So that's gonna be 2.5 mil times 4. That's gonna be like what, 10 mil. So that's gonna be 418 mil for the armor now. That's assuming that all the pieces have gems in them, have all the gems in them, and that all the pieces have flawless ones. So it's not that bad. I was afraid you're gonna say something like 2 mil, you know, something crazy like that. That would be a lot of money, not gonna lie. Also, watch them like nerf mining as well. Watch me like invest in the setup and they're just gonna completely nerf it into the ground. Like, considering they haven't touched it for this long. I mean, they did touch armadillo mining recently. They changed the way it consumes energy. So that's also partly why I decided to not do armadillo mining. Because I was ready to armadillo mine, but then you know, I heard about the change, so I decided I might as well just go for Ruby, because it's just a lot less hassle. Because, you know, I can just find like what, public hordes. I just, you know, set up the lobby and, you know, that's that. Also, I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Not like they didn't nerf it 5 times already. Are you talking about the armadillo? Or are you talking about mining in general? So I don't believe they nerfed armadillo 5 times. Mining in general? I guess that's some kind of reassurance. Also, in this hour, I have not gotten a single Robotron reflector. It's kind of crazy. Like, I guess today is not my day, because, like, yesterday I just went insane. I dropped, like, 9 Robotron reflectors in my session. Pick a Nimbus. Well, what I want to do is I want to make 40 mil, not 40, I want to make 20 mil an hour. That's something I want to do, but that is kind of the goal I have, because that should be a good enough rate so that I can make enough money to afford like a lot of the things I want. Just don't know how much, like how much powder and what setup I need to achieve that, but that's kind of what I'm aiming for. So who's mayor right now? That's still Scorpius. Hey, what do you guys think of the new skins? The orb skins. I haven't seen them myself, but I just kind of find it weird that they added like I never really imagined a skin for deployables, you know? It's like I haven't seen the actual skins themselves, but I don't feel like I don't feel like there should be a skin for deployables, you know? Like it doesn't make sense in my head. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. Interesting. Like I already prefer the textures of the originals. Well, I guess I can't really say because I haven't seen those. I've only seen the one Stunbutt bought, which was the golden grape. Or was it the golden apple? I don't know. So what is my gemstone collection? Oh damn. Oh wait, I could just upgrade the... Yeah, I probably should have done that. Probably should have upgraded my sack. I think I have like the smallest sack possible. I haven't upgraded it like since the beginning. It's still pretty crazy though. It's like the smallest size fits 500,000. That's one flawless. Is it? One flawless is 2.5 mil? Regular gemstones? Oh my. But in theory, if you were to... Oh, one flawless is 500k. Ah, so one perfect is 2.5 mil. I see. Does it make more money if you sell it as a perfect? If you craft it up into a perfect, does it make more money? That would take you forever though, I'm not gonna lie, to like click and click and click to get the auto crafting, you know? 2.5 mil? Damn. If it's Jasper, yeah. Okay, but what about the other ones? Do the other ones not matter? Also, where do you find Jasper? Like, I was never able to find Jasper, like... Because there's Ruby, that's the red one, but what about Jasper? Not worth to forge the gemstones though. Ah, I forgot you had to forge them. That's true. So how do you get a jasper? You find it in Fairy Place? Wasn't that opal? I thought it was opal. I thought you find the white one in the Fairy Place. Opal if in the Crimson Isle. Wait, what? There's gemstones in the Crimson Isle? I did not know that. Oh, so that's what the Fairy Grotto is used for. Okay. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That's why people are buying the Fairy Grotto quartz, because I came across the Fairy Grotto multiple times, and I was like, really, I didn't know what to do there. Like, I found the butterflies, and I was like, you know, why are they here? Like, what's the point? I hit them, and they kind of just exploded. But now I understand why people are looking for it, especially Iron Man players. Is it profitable to mine jasper? Like, if you just happen to come across a Fairy Grotto, is it profitable? Yes. Is it more profitable than Ruby? No? Then why would you mine it? Well, how is it less profitable than Ruby? That makes no sense. It's like, because it's rare to find a Fairy Grotto. Not every lobby has it. So how is it like? How is it less profitable than Ruby? That really does not make any sense to me. Because it's rare to find and it spawns in small quantity. Ah, so there's not enough to like infinitely mine. Ah, I see. That's fair enough. What about opal? Do people mine opal? No. What does it even do? Opal. Oh, it's true defense. That's not. Because there is no Bal perk. Oh wait, I forgot. I also need to buy Bal. Oh, I need to buy a legendary Bal. What is this? Oh, it's a Aurora Boots. Bal. Oh, that's gonna be so expensive, isn't it? Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? There's only 2 Bals on the entire auction house? Ender, I dropped an epic Bal the other day. You want it? Wait, what? Are you actually gonna give me an epic Bal? Are you sure? They're actually kind of expensive. That's 14 mil. how much do I need to level this? Some mining pet, right? Oh, it's a combat pet. Oh. Yeah? Oh, damn, dude. Thank you so much. Tell me when you're ready then. I guess. I know this is off topic, but dude, is that Shrek? Is that actually Shrek? All right, meet me at my island. I shall. All right, kind sir. How do I make my Flower of Truth deal more damage? If you come over to my island, I can take a look at your Flower of Truth. And see. Alright. Big thanks. How do you do the heart? There you go. Alright, let's level this up a bit. Shall we? Because I have this. I have these snow minions. Wait, I didn't equip it. No. I didn't equip it. I just bought the cheapest one. Well, bro, you renamed the guild. I recommend actually getting enchants on it first. You can put withered on it. You can also put. You can star it. I mean, what are you gonna use it for? I need to know that first. You need a legendary battle though? Well, yeah, I'll just upgrade it. Like, I have nowhere near the cash to afford it. Considering there's like 2 on the auction house, there's no way I'll be able to afford that at all. So, you know. Also, Noah, did you pass 4-6 before? Yeah. So, should I just get something else? It depends on what you're gonna use it for. I need you to tell me, like, what, because it depends. It's good for certain things, but it's not that great for others. So it really just depends. Flower of Truth is still good. Well, yes, but it just depends. It's not great in every scenario. Ever, you know? I was going to use it for combat grinding and a little bit of dungeons. I mean, it depends on what sort of grinding you're gonna do. It's pretty good for dungeons. I can tell you that much. It's not the best, but it's pretty good for dungeons. And it depends, I guess. I know Flower of Truth is good for survivability. So if you're struggling with survivability, it's pretty good for that because of, especially if you pair it with a baby Yeti, because it provides like a crap load of strength. But if you want like damage, I would recommend getting a Livid Dagger. It's just better for just raw DPS, I believe. Or a Shadow Fury if you can actually afford that, but judging from what you said, I don't believe you do afford one. I have a Livid Dagger. Well, then use that for combat. Until you can get a Shadow Fury, because a Shadow Fury just beats everything. But for actually improving your damage, I mean, how much damage do you deal right now? And what are you trying to get to? Like, what's your aim in terms of damage? In the front with a livid, I do 78k. 78k? Damn, that's a lot of damage. I mean, I remember when I had a livid, I dealt like in a front hit, I dealt like what, 65k. So it's like almost, that's more than 20,000. That's 20,000 more damage than I did. But what are you trying to get to? What's your aim? Is Shadow Fury worth it? I would say yes. I personally have not used the Shadow Fury because I have a giant sword right here. So it's a pretty juicy giant sword, I'm not gonna lie. But I've never used it because there's no need. If I have a giant sword, you know, like, why would you downgrade? But from what I've heard, it's really, really good, especially for its price. The only thing that I would mention is that I do suggest going for magical power first, right? Because I believe, like, I personally have experienced this because I wasn't dealing great damage with my livid dagger, right? And I was like, okay, you know what? If I get a giant sword, that's gonna fix this. So then I got a giant sword, and then turns out that really did not fix my issue because I went from dealing 65,000 damage. I went to dealing 160, right? Which is very low with a giant sword. And now I deal roughly like 320,000 with a Warden helmet, with 3/4 Necron and a Warden helm. So when other people deal, like, they easily deal 700,000 with my setup, so, you know, I believe you should invest into accessories. I have 114 magical power. Yeah, you need to get that up. I have no idea how you deal 78. How does he deal 78,000 damage with 114 magical power? Unless you have an OFA livid dagger. If you have an OFA one, that would make sense. Because I don't use OFA on any of my weapons. It's just not worth. It's better to have actual enchants. I'm using Shadow Assassin with Zombie Knight Chestplate. Yeah, I have no idea how you're managing that. I dealt I can't even speak. I dealt 75,000. Not 75, 65,000 with 3/4 Necron and a Terra Helm. It has OFA. Ah, okay. Well, yeah, that explains everything. I'm not a great fan of OFA. Hi, I'm back. Welcome back, man. Because the thing is about OFA is, like, it gives good single hit damage, but, like, why would you need that ever? Unless you're, like, playing Berserker in dungeons. Because for Slayers, you want Siphon. If you don't have Siphon, you're just gonna die. So what's the point? You know? What's the point of dealing good damage in one hit if you're gonna die after that hit, you know? And it's mythical? I mean, why would... I mean... I don't know if that really changes that much, to be fair. And I really don't know why you would recombobulate your... You know, you could have, like... If you would have saved that money, you could probably get a Shadow Fury. One for all is bad, yeah. That's my opinion as well. Not great. It's only got, like, a couple of specific scenarios where it's useful, but for the most part, you just want a chance. Like, it's good for... Well, it's decent for... Actually, no, never mind. Actually, I cannot think of a single scenario where you would need OFA at the moment. It's like, I was gonna say ghost grinding, but ghost grinding you either want Swarm or you want Chimera. It's like, you don't want one for all anymore because they nerfed it, so. Hey, welcome, Simple Monkey. Welcome to the stream. How have you been, man? Welcome. We're in a heated discussion right now. I don't know a lot yet. Well, I mean, for not knowing anything, you've gotten pretty far into the game, not gonna lie. I just sold it. I'm buying a Shadow Fury. You should... Okay. I would recommend just investing into magical power, but you know, you do you. Trying to find a money-making method that can surpass 3 mil an hour. Well, what I'm doing right now, powder grinding, for parts, that can surpass 3 mil an... Actually, yeah, I think that can surpass 3 mil an hour. So, you can do this. Or you can grind Zealot Bruisers, that actually makes quite a bit of money. Or farming on the garden, yes, I haven't farmed on the garden, so I don't know how much money it makes. But I heard it's really good, especially for beginners. That's probably like the best money-making method for beginners right now. I can't do 65k damage, then yeah, just do farming in the garden. It's a bit boring, I know, but just, you know, put on, like, some movie in the background. Just make one of those semi-auto AFK farms and just chill. Because that really makes a lot of money for, like, how much... For how little setup you need. I don't even know how to farm. Oh, so you're actually new at the game. Is that what you're saying? There's basically this NPC that's gonna spawn at your, There's gonna be an NPC that spawns at your island that you need to talk to, and then you get sent to your garden, or you can just make farms there. Like, it automatically builds farms for you, and you just need to farm them, so. It's the new update. I'm tempted to switch to mage because of how much less money it costs. That's where you're wrong, buddy. That is where you're very wrong. It's like, mage is my favorite class. I absolutely adore mage, and I love it. But unfortunately, I have not been able to play mage for, like, the good part of a year, because I've reached that point where I need a hype to do mage, and that is not cheap at all. That's 1.6 billion coins. So, while mage is cheap for the beginning floors, it hits that roadblock at floor 7 where you're not accepted into parties unless you have a hype. So that's kind of the issue. So you can play mage and then swap to archer, which is what I did. I played mage until I got you know, pretty decent, got a pretty good kata level, and then I swapped to archer. And I'm playing archer now for the time being until I get a hype. Which then I'll swap back to mage because mage is my favorite class, so you know. But archer is actually pretty fun as well for what it's worth. Like I used to hate on archer because I thought it was very overrated previously, but it's actually a pretty fun class nonetheless. It might be a little bit overrated, but the DPS it deals is insane. Once you get to high levels of dungeons, yeah, it will get to a point where it costs billions. I mean, you will with Archer too. You'll probably get there with every class, but the point is that for Archer, the cost of a setup for floor 7 is much less than that of a mage one. So what you can do is you can swap to Archer, then you can farm floor 7s until you get to, until you drop a handle, you know, and then you can get a hype. That's kind of what most people do. And then they get a hype, and then they do E-Man, and then they get their Terminator. That's kind of what most people take as a route. I used to hate Archer, but once I tried it and I had fun, yeah, that I've had the exact same thing. I've been a mage, berserk, and archer in my 2 months of playing. Yeah, guys, you gotta make up your mind, dude. Swapping setups is not great because it's expensive. I am planning on making a video that helps you decide what sort of class you want to play, because I feel like you're not the only person who has issues making up their mind, but it is expensive to just keep swapping sets. Like, right now, I have a setup for every class I could possibly want to play in dungeons. But I still only play archer because I have a tank setup, but it's not a great tank setup. I don't have gold or... But I have Necromancer Lord, which can work as like an okay tank, I guess. But I've got a Storm setup and I got Necron, so I can play Berserker with my Giant Sword, which I mean no one really plays like true Berserker anyway, but I can play Mage with my Storm and my Spirit Scepter, and I can play Archer with my Juju and my Necron, and I can be a healer with the tank, I guess, with the Necromancer Lord armor. It's so hard to decide. I mean, just, I don't know. I can just... Here's the thing, right? If you want to have fun, go for mage. If you want to... But you have to keep in mind you will be very squishy as a mage. So if you want to have fun, but you will die very often, then just go for a mage. If you want to still have fun, but not die as often, then go for archer. And if you want to be always accepted into parties, you know, and you want to help the team, then play tank. But you have to keep in mind that as a tank, you will deal like 0 damage. So it's not a very fun class to play. But I guess as a tank, you get to learn secrets and stuff, because you're not really forced to participate too much in like killing minis and stuff and clearing rooms, so you can just sit there and do the secrets, which is good to learn secrets, because you will need to learn secrets if you're planning on doing dungeons. What is a good set for farming? I'd say melon armor for someone starting out. This is the set over here. It costs like something like what, 2 mil? 2 to 3 mil. I don't know. I don't know, but it's a good setup. And then buy a do a couple of Jacob's farming contests and just buy like a mathematical hoe blueprint so you can craft the specialty hoe, and then focus on one type of crop. I think pumpkins make the most money, so you can do that while also earning good farming XP. So pumpkins are probably the way you want to go, but you could also do cane, because the good thing about cane is like you'll level up your farming and you'll get sugarcane, which you can then use to invest in, like you can brew potions and get alchemy 50. So I just spent 7 mil on fees. Oof, that's quite unfortunate. That's why you should refrain from like selling and buying too much stuff, because you lose a lot of money from that. I had so many bronze medals that I made it into a gold. Well, yeah, you can do that as well. Because like winning in wheat is not very difficult, I believe. I mean, I don't know what the garden update, but prior to that, it was one of the it was probably the easiest one to get gold, like bronze in, and then you just add the bronzes up and get a gold. Say it one more time. I wasn't paying attention. You want melon armor. Melon armor for the set. You want you probably want to get yourself the farming equipment, which is this. It's the lotus set, so the lotus belt, the lotus bracelet, the lotus cloak, and the lotus necklace. And you want to probably get yourself a specialty hoe, so like a Turing sugarcane hoe if you're farming sugarcane, or a pumpkin dicer if you're farming pumpkins. That's what you want to do. It will surpass 3 mil an hour, right? Well, I haven't calculated the rates myself, but the thing is, in the garden, the more you farm a crop, the higher milestone you will reach, which means, and like the milestones give you more farming fortune for that crop. So that means the more you farm, the more money you will make. And also your hoe will level up as well the more you farm. So basically, if you don't hit 3 mil instantly, you will after like a little bit. Why is dragon or aurora armor? That depends. What are you trying to do? It also depends on how much money you can spend on it, because Wise dragon armor I think is the best for like if you're broke, right? But Aurora is better if you can afford to star it. But it really depends where you're gonna use that armor. Like where are you planning on using this? For everything, I guess. Well, here's the thing: you should not use Aurora armor for dungeons, because you cannot star it. So you cannot dungeonize it. So there's no point. So if you want to use it for dungeons, you should use a Wise Dragon set. As for outside usage, then just like I said, you need to see how much money you have to burn, because Aurora is better if you can burn a lot of money on it. I mean, for dungeons, the go-to is to use. The go-to is to use Storm. But I don't believe you're at that point yet where you can afford Storm, so up until that point, if you want to play Mage, you should use Wise Dragon Armor. I actually have a really old video on my channel for a really cheap Mage setup, but I honestly don't know if that's still relevant. Yeah, 2-year-old video. It's a good video, except it's like outdated, I believe. But hey, I mean, at that time I was kind of proud of that video, and it did kind of like it did very well compared to my other videos, because my other videos hit like max like 40 views, and that video just kind of broke. I think it was the first video to break 100 views, so I was very proud of that video. But I have much improved since then, so. Well, at least I hope I have improved. I don't know. What happened to my powder count? I cannot see it anymore. It's like, I think NEU just broke down completely. So I am unable to see. Wait, did I just get... Oh damn, that is lucky. That is one lucky chest. Damn, that's cool. That is very cool, dude. That's like... And it gave me pretty decent powder as well, so it's like a 2-in-1. Wanna duel me? Nah, not at the moment. Maybe at the end of the stream if you stick around. I am still planning on streaming for roughly like, what, 30 minutes? Or more, I don't know, we'll see. You can always join the Discord as well, if you want. The link is in chat. Oh yeah, here's a thing that's completely not skyblock related, right? But I recently have like really gotten into, well, I haven't been playing it, but I've been watching a let's play of it. But I've been watching Markiplier play Inscription, which is like a card-based game. But it's really good. I mean, I do recommend looking like taking a look at it because it's a really cool game. Like, I don't know, it's a really cool game, honestly. I mean, it's not that new, it's like it's been out for a bit, but I never really cared about it until now. I have 40 mil. Nice. What do you think I should invest in? Probably talismans. Talismans or minions, to be fair. Cheap talismans, yeah. It's either talismans or minions, because minions can make you that money back. Fill up your accessory bag as much as you can. I used to always fill up any new slot I get. Well, I've run into that issue where I cannot, like, I don't fit any new talismans in anymore. It's like my bag's too full. So I have to buy the new things from the guy, but they're kind of expensive, so I don't want to. But hey, once I actually get, you know, a proper mining setup, then maybe I can. Maybe I can afford it then. I think I already have all the cheap talismans. We'll then get more the more expensive ones. Just join my Discord server and then go to the command section and do / missing, and it should give you a list of all the accessories that you need to. Like, it gives you all the accessories based on the magical power to money ratio. So it just basically tells you which ones to buy to maximize your magical power for the cheapest cost. You can still upgrade, and you only have to pay 25 mil for the Jacobus talisman. Yeah, but that's still 25 mil that I like. That is quite expensive. Like, yes, once I secure mining as a money-making method, I'll do that, no doubts, because, you know, that's just a free talisman, but until then, it's quite expensive. I did it, but it's just a whole bunch of numbers. What do you mean? Are you in the server? Oh wait, I think you are. Yeah, it's not hard to read. Look, it says magnetic talisman. You go and buy a magnetic talisman. Then you, like, read at the you read the next talisman. And you just buy them in order. It's not that difficult to understand. And the numbers are just the cost of the item. So I really don't see what the difficulty is. Sorry, it was just confusing at first. Ah, no, it's fine. If it's the first time you've used that, then I guess. It's very useful though. Because you don't have to, you know, because previously we all had to rely on like a 30 virus video to guide us through this, but now you don't. What is 30 virus even doing these days? Like I haven't watched this content. Like, is this channel still alive? NEU helps too? Well, no, not really. It's like, I would argue that the NEU thing is a lot more confusing than the, because the NEU one just tells you the ones you have missing. It doesn't tell you, like, in terms of cost or anything. I don't think. I don't know, I stopped watching him, fair enough, so did I. How's it confusing? Because it gives you just a giant, like, blob of text that you can't even, like, properly see because it's kind of, like, glitching out. At least for me, it kind of glitched out. I couldn't fully see it because some of the stuff was clipping off the screen. So I prefer the Discord bot because it's a lot more, like, tidy. It's, you know, a lot more clean. It sorts from the cheapest to most expensive. Ah, well, I didn't know that, but I don't know. I prefer the bot anyway. Plus, I can always keep it open on like on the side, you know, so I can always look at it. Whereas for the NEU one, you always have to open your accessory bag to see it. Actually, is it better to forge the X655 yourself, or is it better to buy it? And if it is better to forge it, is it better to forge the items yourself, or is it better to buy the items from the auction house? Buy it, forge it is cheaper. Wait, so what do you mean buy it, but then forge it is cheaper? Which one? You have two conflicting opinions right now. I should probably get a mining XP boost as well on the battle pet. Oh yeah, what did your co-op say? Did your co-op come back? Or is your co-op still dead? Like, you could sell that battle pet for a lot of money. I mean, he probably sold it already as well. Like, if he got all your stuff, I would not be surprised that he, like, if he sold it. How did you level it up? How did you level it, like, with mining? Is there anything like specifically that you did? Or did you just mine? Well, that was a lot longer than expected, but I'm back. Well, welcome back, dude. I got scared that the food might have eaten you, you know? Like, you were out for that long that, like, you know, started getting worried, man. Now, this is something they don't tell you, but the food actually does bite back. So you gotta be careful out there, man. Oh, it did? Okay. Yep. Who's your favorite mayor? I don't know. That's a good question, actually. That's a good question. I actually don't know. Like, I like Aatrox because Aatrox is always, like, fun. Because, like, I don't really do Slayers unless it's Aatrox. So whenever Aatrox is there, it's kind of, like, that means that I'm going to do something else. So that means I'm going to take a break from, like, the usual stuff. So whether that be dungeons or mining or stuff, it's kind of like a refresher, you know. But I mean, Diana is pretty cool. I just never really did it because I'm never strong enough to do the actual thing, you know. But it has a pretty cool concept and everything, so. But I don't know, it's hard to tell. But in terms of, like, design or stuff, right? I really like Scorpius. Because I feel like it's just kind of, it adds a bit of lore to the game, you know? It's like, because the Dark Auction was kind of dead before, but the Dark Auction was kind of like a very, in my opinion, it was a very cool part of Skyblock, and it was kind of sad that it was dead. But Scorpius really brings it back, so I'm all for that. Last Diana was fun. Was the first I really participated in. Well, I wish to you know, participate as well at some point. But it's gonna be quite a while before I can do that. But hey, I will at some point, alright. I might participate in the next Diana by just collecting feathers, because I need the feathers to upgrade the griffin, so might as well just get them myself. You know? I mean, but the thing is, I could also just mine for it. So, I don't know. Do you have like a goal that you're trying to get right now? Right now I'm trying to hit 4 mil powder. So 4 mil gemstone powder and 4 mil mithril powder. Because then I can actually start mining. And mining is like one of the best money making methods of the game, so that's what I'm aiming for. And then after that I can just, you know, buy whatever I want. So I'll probably invest in an E-Man setup after that. So I can get to Enderman 7, and then I can just mine to a Terminator. And then I should be set. I can just play floor 7 until I get a handle. For melon armor, I need farming level 25. Well, then just farm without it for the time being. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Because I've kind of like had enough of sucking at the game, to be fair. It's like all the other people I know are like walking around with their Hyperions and Terminators and just flexing on me, you know. And I just have to sit there and you know, just take it all in. So I've kind of had enough of being the poor person and the one that's terrible at the game. So I believe that this might be able to change that. Yeah, I don't really want to farm. Well, I don't really have there's not much you can do at your part of the game then in terms of money. Like, I don't know. I mean, you could bazaar flip, I guess. If you want, you can bazaar flip or auction flip, but I don't know. I feel like I have to log on and flex now. No, please don't. What is this harassment? This is how chat treats me. I do all these wonderful things for them and then they harass me. Nah. Well, there's not much I can recommend then, because most money making methods are locked behind actually having like skills and stuff, you know. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you don't play the game, you're not gonna, like, make any money. The game is not all about money. It's, like, the majority of it is about money, but to get to the point of making money, you need to actually put in effort. And, like, not make money. So, you know. Which farming is the best, to be fair, because you do make money while also, like, leveling up your skills. Because for a lot of other things, like mining right now, I am barely making any money for the time being. So it's like you have to put in a bunch of time and not make money, but then you can make money. So I think farming is the best of both worlds. The friend we made along the way. Yeah. Farming is too complicated for me. How? Farming is probably the most brain dead thing this game has to offer, so if you can't do that, you'll probably struggle with everything else, to be fair. Next with vent. Okay. Yep. Okay. Nobody noticed that German slip out. Okay. Nope. Nobody noticed that. I've been learning too much German today, my god. But I don't know. It's like I haven't started on the new vid. I said I'm gonna finish the powder grind, and then I'm gonna start work on the new video, because I feel like if I start working on the video, I'll start procrastinating and not do the powder grind. You know, so I've decided to commit to the powder grind, and then once I'm done with that, I'll allow myself to make a video. If my channel's not dead by that point. But you know, I've been streaming, so I've been trying to keep it alive like that. And the subs aren't falling, so we seem to be good for the time being. And there's quite a lot of people here, like there's 6 of you guys, so you know, welcome all the lurkers, the ones that don't chat. But you know. I'll see. I mean, the issue is that I have to write a video, like I have to write a script for the video, and then I have to edit the video, so. But here's the thing, do you guys, do you guys prefer, like, higher quality videos? Or do you prefer, like, lower quality videos, but I post them more often? Because, like, higher quality videos, I mean things like my, things like the most recent video that I had, like the custom Hyperion one. Because I did put a lot of effort into actually editing that. Like, I know the voiceovers weren't great and stuff, but the editing I did work on for quite a bit. So, like, high quality would mean something like that, except it would be a bit better as time goes on, because obviously, like, I would learn new things, you know. But lower quality, it depends on how low the quality would be. Well, lower quality would just mean that not every teeny tiny thing is edited, and I don't necessarily have a script for it. So lower quality videos would be something like me covering, like, when you're thinking of lower quality videos, imagine something along the lines of the Aurora staff video. because that did not have many edits. So it's something like where I log on, I explain something, and you know, I kind of just like stick a couple of clips together, and you know, I have a video. Maybe try making one with lower quality and see how it goes, I guess. But I just have to make I have to find a good topic for that, because a lower quality video has to have something where I don't have to go into too much depth. Like it has to be something that I can explain without having to read off a script, you know? So like by lower quality video, I mean just something like, I need to think of an example. I mean, stream highlights I cannot do because they take too much time to edit. So unless I would have like a dedicated editor for stream highlights, which someone tried to edit stream highlights for me, but they just quit because it apparently took too long. But you know, if people want to do that, then sure, just DM me on Discord, and I might let you edit my stream highlights. But I don't know. I'm just trying to think of an example for lower quality videos. Well, when I think of one, I'll just... You probably have more power than me at this point. What do you mean? What power? Magical power? Also, welcome to the stream, Donut89. Record with 500 bit rate for it to be real low quality. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, in the true spirit, you know, of low quality videos. I have 172 magical power now. Wow, nice. I mean, that's not great, to be honest, but it's better than what it was before. Like, I think 400 magical power is when you start, like, when it's considered okay. But 600 is where you want to be. 600 is when it's considered, like, good. Powder? I mean, how much do you have now? How much powder do you have? No, 400 is not okay. Oh, well. Well, yeah, truly you want 600, but I am ashamed to tell you that I do not have 600, so... we don't talk about that, alright? Barely 2 mil? Yeah, okay. I've been hard at work, man. I've got more than 2 mil. I've been hard at work, you know. I've not been wasting my time. Don't worry, my MP is also very low. No, it's not. It's 800, dude. That's like almost twice mine. Well, no, because mine's 550, so it's like a third more than mine. That's low for late game. Well, for late game, yes. I mean, I looked at Seven's profile today and it was nuts. Like, she's got, what, like, 1,200 MP? It's crazy. But yeah, for late game, yes. But, you know, I'm considered mid game, so I guess I'm not that ashamed of my MP. But it's not great, and I'm gonna get that up. Right, I'm done buying them, and I'm already at 207 magical power. Nice. Congrats. Your damage should have gone up. But you need to get a proper magical stone. I would suggest, for single hit damage, I would suggest either silky or bloody. It depends on... Because you want to have a good mix of crit damage and strength. So just pick the Just pick the magical, like, pick the power that gives you what you need to have like a good balance of those two. That's how you maximize your damage. But I'm also broke, so yeah. Well, you can make money, so, you know. You can become unbroke quite easily. That's because she plays? Well, that's true. I have some of those. I have Bloody Sighted. Those I made / bought. Yeah, just try which one works the best. Also, Thomas is about to catch up to you in terms of net worth. Titoyos. Like, I think you both have 4 bill net worth. Unless you've got some stuff hidden somewhere. He's catching up to you, man. Strength, crit damage, attack speed for physical damage, and intelligence for magic and emotional damage. I love that last bit. Nah, only some investments, but I'm not playing at the moment because I'm waiting for updates. Fair enough. You're at that point of the game where it's like pretty boring because all you have to do is grind. So there's not much you can actually do to like enjoy yourself. But like, I mean, I've got like a lot of stuff to do, you know, there's a lot of things I have not achieved yet. Like at the end of the day, I'm mid-game, so you know, it's like I have a lot of things to do. That's why I'm still playing this game. But I totally get why you're not playing anymore at this point. I tipped 55 players in 10 different games. How does this tipping system even work? I don't even know. Thing is, for all the things I need to do, I need a party. And it's hard to find a party. Well, maybe by the time you come back, I'll become a little bit better at the game, so. No promises there, but if I meet your standards, then, you know, I don't mind helping you in your journey. What should I do with all this magical power? you fight mobs with it. It's kind of the whole point. It just increases your damage. I don't know. I don't really know what to tell you, man. Titoyos is a pro. What would you say is a good kata / class mage? Is good for floor 7. 32 is recommended for floor 7. I have the recommended kata level to do floor 7 now. Let's go. I mean, I've been doing floor 7 for quite a bit longer. I started doing floor 7 since I was kata like 28 or 29, but you know, we didn't. It's fine. I think the most important part is just not the skill issue. Like, if you can survive just fine, and parties accept you, then you can just do it at, like, any kata level you're comfortable at. You don't have to be 32. Like, 32 is the recommended one, but you can just do it, like, from a lower level. It's just harder to get into parties at a lower level than 32. Does it work with mage? Yes. Well, I mean, if you have a good mage weapon, then yes, because magical power can buff your intelligence, which in turn would buff your mage weapon damage. So yes, it does work with mage. So if you're playing mage in dungeons, then be sure to use a intelligence-based power stone. What I've learned is that Kata 38 requirement parties are mostly the nicest parties to chill in. I guess it's a good equilibrium because it's like the point where you don't need to, like, it's not the sweaty people, but it's also not the trash people, you know, because I feel like if you were in higher Kata level parties, then you'd be kind of forced to sweat it, you know, because they're all just there to drop their handles and scrolls, you know, so no downtime allowed. Like they're probably like those sort of people that just like enter before you've sold your stuff, you know, or before you've even claimed your chest. You know, they just instantly start a new dungeon just because no downtime. Which I guess is fair enough, but it's just not very fun to play with. True, but most parties want you to have a hype for clear, so yeah, that might become a problem. Why? Do you not have a hype? Like, Volpo has a hype. Everyone has a hype. Everyone's chill, everyone's chill. I know I'm overthinking this, but I just can't decide which class to choose because I don't even know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know, man. I don't know what to recommend. I mean, I personally would just say mage. And then swap to archer for floor 7 because mage is the most fun class for me personally, but it's up to personal preference, I guess. Nah, it's because people with Kata 48 plus Q at Kata 38. Ah, okay, I see. Well, then that's my bad. Entity, it's mostly perms. I see. Everyone has a hype. Endurelius cried in the background. I'll get there at some point. All right. One day I will be up with you, big boys, and I will. I mean, by that time, like, the hype is gonna be completely irrelevant, and they're gonna have like some new busted weapon that like you left click with it, and like, I mean, you right click with it, and like the entire like hub just blows up or something. And I'm just gonna stand there with my tiny hype, and I'm just gonna do like one tiny explosion. LMAO. I still have 32 mil left, so that's good. Spend it on talismans. You should probably spend all of that money on talismans. And then use like the leftover money to buy like a clean livid dagger. Because you don't need like a very maxed livid dagger for the time being, and you can just upgrade it as time goes on. Like with that 35 mil, or no, 32 mil, no, 35. I think you should be able to get to like what, 250 MP at least. So I think it's worthwhile. You can borrow mine if you want. I have nowhere near enough collat for that, dude. I'd have to liquidate my entire net worth just to have enough collat for you. You don't need collat, LMAO? Yeah, no, but how do you know that nothing bad is gonna happen to it? Like, if I don't give you collat, how can you be sure that nothing bad will happen to it? Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna steal it, but like, what happens if like I accidentally drop it, you know? It's like, because things like that happen. Because like, have I told you that the time Thomas dropped his... He had an aspect of the void, right? And he somehow logged onto skyblock. And he pressed Q, but he didn't log in yet, and it didn't let him log in. But he pressed Q, and then it like... It dropped his item, but he didn't log on, so he lost it permanently forever because it was dropped into a hub that he actually didn't join. It's a very weird bug, but... First of all, I believe that you're kind enough to return it when needed, and secondly, I don't really care. I mean, I truly thank you for your faith in me as a human person, but how can you not care? That's like all you own, basically. Is it not? It's like it's like your biggest possession. You use SkyTools, right? Use /protect item. No, but you don't understand. Obviously I do use protect item and stuff on things. But the idea is that what happened with Thomas was, I mean, obviously the chances of that happening are very, very slim. But because he didn't log in yet, the mods didn't register. So he threw the item without the mods registering him as being logged in. So it just allowed him to drop the item. It's a very weird bug, and I have no idea how it happened. But like, apparently it can happen. So I'm just saying that... Like, that is something that's beyond my control. And there's no way I can physically stop that from happening, you know? Like, you know, I can try as hard as I can, but... Like, I want you to really, really think this over. Because... I'm just... what? Did you say Aurora set is good or not? Man, I literally spent like 15 minutes talking about Aurora versus like Wise Dragon armor, and you really just... you really don't remember any of that? I said Aurora is only good if you have money to burn. And if you're gonna use, if you're planning on using it in dungeons, then you should just get Wise Dragon armor because you cannot dungeonize Aurora armor. You know? See, 15 minutes and 15 seconds. Well, here's the thing about me, is that I am a person that likes to talk. Which I guess is, it's a good feature to have, because, especially, like, when you have to do, like, presentations and stuff. I've seen, like, I mean, it's a good and a bad thing, because I've seen a bunch of, like, people struggle, you know, because, like, the teacher tells you that you have to present for like X amount of minutes, right? Usually like, I don't know, 10 minutes or something. And then I see everyone around me start to panic, right? And I never have issues to talk for 10 minutes. It's just something that occurs to me naturally, which I guess is, it makes sense considering I'm a streamer, you know, that's what I do. I talk for hours upon hours upon hours. But the reason why it's a bad feature to have is because a lot of the time, you need to be concise in your points, which when you talk a lot, you don't do, right? Because when you talk a lot, it's kind of like quantity over quality, you know? Like, the sentences that come out are kind of like whatever, but you just, like, say a lot of them, so. Aurora, if maxed and God roll, is equal to OP. if not pretty much same as Storm. A roll is basically the way you get Aurora armor is from Kudra in a chest, and every time you open a Kudra chest, you basically roll attributes, right? Because there's a random combination of attributes you can get. So a god roll refers to getting Aurora that has mana pool and breeze on it. That's considered a god roll. Or was it? I think it changed now. I think the god roll now is mana pool and dominance. I think now it's mana pool and dominance. At least that's what someone told me. But you know that so if you get those are the best combination of attributes that you can get on that specific armor set. Hence, it's called a god roll. And you can sell that for so much. You invited me to your island. 1 second. I will finish the chests and then I'll come over. Alright, I think I have the chests done. Alright. Let me just sell my eggs. Oh, wait, what? Wait, that went from 28 mil to 35 mil. Did I really just make 5 mil? Did I really just make 5 mil in like these 2 hours? There's no way. I truly doubt that. Alright. What did you want to show me? Hello, kind sir. I'm gonna take off my armor because it's cooler that way. So I got a bit curious now. Okay. Actually, what's the funniest pet I have? We will do a DPH test. Oh my god. You really Dude, you're like the new potato. I swear to god. You get to feel like potato for once. Oh, so that's some pretty drippy boots, not gonna lie. Are you staring into my soul? Yeah, I don't think I'm interested in farming yet. I mean, fair enough. But it's a good way of making money without having to put in too much effort, to be fair. So I want you to borrow it. I won't need it very soon, maybe when derpy. Are you sure you want me to borrow it? And when's derpy? When is derpy? But you can use the mage setup while I'm not playing. This is... I don't know what to say, man. I mean... I really do appreciate it, but... I feel like it's a lot of responsibility. Like, if something happens to it, it's all my fault, right? You know? Because I feel like it's gonna be a lot of... Okay, what were you saying? Ooh, that's a juicy storm, dude. That's more juicy than my storm. By, like, far. Alright. Damn. Okay, man. Thank you so much. Alright, I need to know when to give it back. Okay, what did you say? You know, it's... God, what is happening? You know, it's just lying around at the moment, so I think it would be a great boost to your progression. Now, notice that I only want to borrow it. What? What does that mean? I'll ping you on Discord when I need it back. Why did you party me? Oh, you want me to do a test, right? Alright, well, goodbye, Old Storm, then. I am going to put that somewhere for the time being. Wait, don't you already have 2 gemstone gauntlets already? Yeah, he didn't give me a gemstone gauntlet. He gave me... Okay. Yeah, he gave me this. Yeah. He can truly feel like potato now. Okay, I need to figure out where to put my storm for the meantime. And it'll go here. So what I think I'll do with your hype, right, until I need to give it back, what I think I'll do is I will try to get Enderman Slayer done. I'll see how far I can get, because I'm planning on getting Enderman 7 then, so that means after that I can mine straight to a term. Oh. What the? Come crap. Wait, I gotta lock it. I forgot how you lock it. How do you lock it? Slash bind. Lock slot. Yeah, I've locked it like that, but wasn't there a SkyTills thing? Wait, but I already have a sheep pit. I can give you that back. But I have one with a textbook. Slash protect item, okay. Protect item. I will now protect your Terminator. Okay, I will now protect your Astrea. Alright, I'm coming. I waited 8 months for my life. Okay, let's see. Wait, so do I want to keep this sheep? Because it has a shelmet. I don't know if do I want a shelmet, or do I want a textbook? Shelmet, okay. Right, I'm gonna have to put away my giant sword. I can't believe that. Like, I've held that in my inventory for forever, and I never let it leave my inventory. You got reforges? Yeah, 1 second. I will get the reforges. Sighted. And my tunings on intelligence. Alright. Also equip pet. Battle not good mage. Dude, I've been given so much stuff this stream. I was given a battle pet as well, thanks to Valpo. The Giga Chad. Where is... This is the one I want. Alright, I'm coming. That's a lot of mana. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Let's see LCM test with it. 33k, okay. Oh my god. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage, dude. This is so fun. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, this is fun to do. Dude, I can't wait to have one of my own. Now come here, we gotta done. Here, we gotta get the dungeon armor out. Okay. Wait, am I not gonna use this for dungeons? What's the dungeon armor? Oh, the max sword. But is that still good at my cattle level? Because... this is dude here. Should be? Okay, well, I guess... Okay, I'm gonna swap these. Then I'm gonna put away my shark scale. And then I'm gonna put on the max sword. Okay, wait, no, that's the wrong setup. Okay. Let's see what the dungeon setup. That's a bit worse, but not by a lot. It's a little bit worse. How much collat do you want? Is that guy asking me? I don't know. Invite me, let's do a dungeon. I cannot today, unfortunately. I am going to end the stream. I know this might feel like a bit of a scam. I'm sorry, Tutorials. Like, I would go and have fun with the new setup and everything, but I have school tomorrow, so... Okay. Never mind. Alright, I guess we'll have a bit of a sneak peek. Alright. We'll have a bit of a sneak peek, but then I'll have to go because school tomorrow, so I'm sorry, everybody. You also need efficiency 10. Oh my, are you really just giving me your entire setup? Oh my god, that is hot. Oh, oh, that feels so good. Wait. Oh wait, it's not a hype. So we don't have my texture. No. We don't have my texture, dude. Oh my god, the mini's just dead. Oh, this is so nice. Alright, I'm gonna change the texture to also work, yeah, for Astrea, because now I can actually use it. That's gonna be so sick. I'm not gonna lie. Damn, this feels so fun. I see what I'm missing out on. Oh my god. Is it fully scrolled? Yep, it's fully scrolled. Hey, I just leveled up combat to 40. Oh, this is so fun. Okay. Honestly, man, thank you. And I am already full. This really means the world to me. I'm obviously gonna give this back, but I've only, like, tried a hype once in my life, and that was for that video. For that video, because Thomas was kind enough to lend me his hype, and I remember I speedran that so fast because I was scared that he was gonna get mad at me. So I recorded that footage in like 5 seconds. I speedran that so hard because I was scared that, you know, he was just gonna get mad at me for like stealing his hype or something. And I honestly, that, and now actually being able to try it properly is just so good. I'll go to my real island. All right. What did you say previously? Because I like fishing. What do you mean like fishing? I got a not skill issue. By the way, clearing with hype is harder than it looks. LOL. You'll have to get used to it. Yeah. True. I don't know how much dungeons I'm gonna do with it. I mean, it's really fun, but I feel like it would be more beneficial for me to try and get like my E-man up. I think that's what I want to do until I have to give the hype back. because you know, then I can just get a term myself and actually start progressing with the game on my own. But I'll see. I mean, you know, Dungeons is really fun with this, so I missed playing Mage so much. You can hear the joy in my voice. Well, I was neglecting chat. I'm sorry, chat. What were you guys saying? I don't think I will ever have a Hyperion. No, neither did I. I mean, this is not my Hyperion, but still, it's, I never thought I'd be able to use it. It's nuts. Well, yo, bro, why are you ignoring me? By the way, we still have to do the duel. No, I will do the duel next time. I am sorry, because this stream has gone on for a lot longer than I initially suspected. But thank you guys. I'd give you stuff like Term, but Soulbound, LMAO. No, this is like, you don't need to give me anything anymore. I genuinely thank you for everything, man. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and yeah. Oh, just one more thing. Take the efficiency because dungeons. I don't have any inventory space. Wait, gotta sell stuff. Okay. Well, that's a juicy pickaxe, not gonna lie. Alright. Well, big shout out to Titoyos over here. You will most definitely get a... What the... Okay. I got a... depth board. I gave Enderly, Sheepet, Astrea, Storm, Maxor, Goggles, Efficiency 10. Yes. You will definitely get a place on my island. Because you deserve it. Alright. So I won't forget, yes. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching if you did enjoy. Also, I think you got auto pet rule on. Yep, I'll fix that later. But thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys next week. Ciao, ciao, everyone. And have a nice evening. Sayonara, boys.